Tariffs are probably going to make most medicines more expensive. The US imports a large amount of not only its finished drugs, but also its APIs, or active pharmaceutical ingredients. So even drugs that are made here might not be made from all American parts. The current administration has signaled that they want to increase tariffs on medications by up to 25%. This is their method of encouraging more domestic manufacturing. It's estimated to raise drug costs by $51 billion annually. But generic drugs are especially vulnerable. These are sometimes smaller manufacturers, so they don't have the ability to absorb those costs like a larger brand name would. So not only are drugs going to get more expensive, but this can also lead to supply chain shortages, as well as less supply in general. If a medicine is not cost effective for a company to make, they're going to quit making it. Some pharmaceutical manufacturers have already announced their plans to increase their domestic production. There are quite a few that have announced new factories in the United States, but these do take time to build. They still have to train people to use the equipment. It's definitely not an immediate fix, and any manufacturing in the United States is generally more expensive. Many of our drugs and APIs come from China, and not only are their wages lower, but many of them are able to absorb the costs better because they have help from their own local governments. Their local governments have a vested interest in the factory succeeding. So we're more than likely going to see higher drug prices, and it's probably going to hit some manufacturers pretty hard. Ones that are ready for this change may actually see a financial bump, depending on their imports, their domestic production, and their ability to absorb those extra costs. When you're doing your own research, which I know that you do, you should definitely look at the company's U.S. manufacturing footprint, their pricing power, what kind of imported products they're bringing in, where are they sourcing them from, to get a better idea of how their financials may go. Some people have asked me if it's ethical to invest in medicine, and I do understand that people are iffy, especially given the opioid crisis and what it has done and continues to do to communities. But the manufacturing of drugs, as well as the research and development of new drugs, keeps people alive. Not that long ago, diseases like AIDS and cystic fibrosis were death sentences, and now people affected with those diseases go on to lead mostly normal lives. Whether or not something is ethical is more of a personal opinion than it is like a hard and fast rule. But you can invest based on your ethics and your morals and what matters to you. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm some random woman on the internet that likes to look into supply chains. You should definitely do your own research and not buy something just because I talk about it. Follow me for more random info dumps.